Hello boys and girls, today we're going to teach you how to play Chinese chess. The Chinese chessboard is divided into three parts. River is right in the middle, Chuhe and Hanjie. No play can be made in the river area. All pieces must cross it to make a play. On one side of the river is for the red pieces, and on the other side of the river is for the black pieces. Each piece has a place on the Chinese chessboard. To play Chinese chess, you need to make sure that your pieces are all in the correct place on the board. Remember, the pieces go on intersections, not on the squares. We are going to show you the layout of all the pieces on the Chinese chessboard. There are 5 soldiers for one side, so the 5 soldiers need to be placed on the highlighted intersections next to the river. The 2 chariots should be placed at the 2 corners of the bottom line, and the 2 horses should be placed next to the 2 chariots. Behind the soldiers' row, there's another 2 highlighted spot for the 2 cannons. And down at the bottom lines, the 2 ministers should be placed next to the horses. In the middle, we can see the 2 soldiers and the general standing at the bottom line. In terms of the red part, we'll see the 5 soldiers still standing on the highlighted spot next to the river on the other side, facing the black soldiers, and the 2 cannons being placed at the other 2 highlighted spots, facing the black cannons, and the chariots standing at the bottom line at the 2 corners. And next to the 2 chariots, we place the 2 horses and the 2 ministers. And in the imperial area, we place the 2 officers and the general standing in the middle. Now let's have a look at the rules of the Chinese chess. Generally speaking, all the pieces are moving to capture or kill the opponent's pieces. Soldiers can only move and capture 1 point forward, not diagonally, until they cross the river. Once they cross the river, soldiers can move 1 point to the left or right or forward, but not backwards. Cannons can move along the lines. In order to capture or kill, the cannon has to jump over only 1 piece, but it can be of either color. The horse piece moves from one end of the L shape to the other end of the L shape, and the L shape only takes up 2 squares. But the horse cannot jump another piece, so if there is a piece in front of the horse blocking its path, the horse can't be moved. In terms of a chariot piece, the chariot piece can move any number of spaces in a straight line, horizontally or vertically, through the rows of the board. It can kill or capture the opponent's other pieces by moving along the line. The minister piece can move 2 points diagonally. However, if there is a piece on the point which the minister has to jump over in order to get to the second point, then the minister can't get to the second point. And there's one thing to remember. The minister piece cannot cross the river on the board. Now let's have a look at the pieces in the imperial area. Let's have a look at the officers. The officers can move only 1 point diagonally in either direction, but they cannot leave the imperial area. The general piece can move 1 space back or forward, right or left, but cannot make a move diagonally. This piece is also not allowed to leave the imperial palace area. It can capture any enemy piece which strays into the imperial palace area. Generals on the opposite side of the board cannot be across from each other without another piece between them. You and your opponent must move and capture each other's pieces until one of you kills or captures the other's general. You will win the game if you can successfully capture or kill your opponent's general. The game will be a draw if none of you can move any legal move to protect your general.